Showing up even when no one claps yet. Yes, that's our topic for today. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Shay A, the owner of that website, www.shay888.com. I am back. I know. How are you guys? I paused my go live for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I promised to go live Monday. So I paused it for like 4 days. And now I am back. I miss you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching me again on this 90-day Faith in Action Go Live. Today we are on our day 36. For those of you who are first time tuning in, um, I am a nurse by profession and I am proud mother of three daughters, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. That's a bit of my background. So yeah, how are you? How is your Tuesday? We do have our webinar day today. For those of you who is wondering what is that QR code or what is that website, that is the digital business that I am doing. Scan that QR code or check that website using your search engine www.shay8888.com, and it will lead you to my site, and then key in your name and email address so that you can have the access of our webinar. Today we do it Tuesday and Thursday every 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 8 p.m. um 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yon, I did have a wonderful weekend. Kayo, kumusta na kayo? Um, Yesterday was really challenging. That's why I was not able to do go live, but now I am back. So today our topic is very nice. We are on our day 36. It says showing up when no one claps yet. So yeah, my 90 days go live challenge is challenging you and myself to put that faith into action. And every day for like 90 days, today is day 36, I am also sharing a beautiful scriptures to strengthen us, to remind us about our faith. Because I know most of us are so busy in our physical, I mean, in our daily life, that that's why I decided that this can be a way of me sharing my faith to you guys. And I do hope that this can help you not only starting up a new business, but also strengthening that faith and putting that faith into action. So yeah, today it's so nice. Our day 36 says showing up even when no one claps yet. Yes, it's so difficult to start something. It's challenging, it's tough, right? To do something when no one is watching, when no one is rooting for you, or no one is acknowledging your work. But today, I will give you three examples, three Bible examples that really shows na kahit na walang nanonood sa atin, even though nobody's watching us, even though we see that all our efforts are parang wala lang, being ignored, it doesn't make sense. But when we do things with faith, and faith lead us to prayer, and we ask God and we do it for the glory of God, He will reward everything that we do. Diba? So I said I will give you three examples. Si Noah. Diba? When Noah was creating that ark, everybody was like laughing at him, mock him even. Diba? Um, and building that big ark was not just showing up for one day. It took him how many days to build that ark? And while doing that, people are laughing at him, doing their daily life like normal. And I'm sure he heard a lot of mockery from all those peoples, diba? Nobody claps for him. Nobody acknowledged him. He was even called crazy for doing that art. But what did he do? He still show up every day. He still do what God's want him to do. He still, despite of all those challenges that he's facing, he still build that art. And on the right time, God saved his family and other creatures of earth, di ba? Nung dumating yung big flood, yung mga tao na nagmamak sa kanya, anong nangyari? Di ba? So, and yung pangalawang example ko is Joseph, the son of Jacob. Yung mga kapatid niya was jealous of him. He was even thrown sa pit. He was even sold as a slave. He was even falsely accused. He was even forgotten in prison. But similar with similar with Noah, Joseph, his fate was never rattled, despite of those negativities, despite of those challenges. And for Joseph, the son of Jacob, he's been through a very tough challenges. Na nobody's watching na nga with him, nobody's clapping na nga for him, and then he's been, being thrown in the pit, being falsely accused, being thrown into prison. How can you praise God? How can you have faith in God? But they have a very strong faith. They still show up, they stand firmly with what they believe, and they put that faith into action. They just keep on praying, they never lose hope every day of their life until what happened with Joseph, diba? He was rewarded. He was elevated from prison. He was become the advisor of the king, diba? So all the things that we are doing, I know it doesn't make sense right now. I know sometimes we question ourselves. No, nobody's believing in my capacity. Nobody's trusting what I'm doing. But have faith, pray about it, and I know that God is watching you. I know that God sees what's in your heart, and in God's perfect time it will be rewarded. And lastly, the third character that I want to share is David. David the shepherd, diba? He was just a shepherd boy, not just, but he's just a shepherd boy. Nandun lang siya sa gubat and tendering the sheep. But then, yung prayer niya, yung faith niya, sabi niya nga, been fighting with lions and kung ano-ano pang mga wild animals doon sa gubat na yan. But he only have God as his weapon, his faith. And he always survive, and he's doing the shepherd na napaka-successful until one day he met Goliath. Diba? And with that, he has a very strong faith. With that faith, that lead him to prayer. And what happened? He beat Goliath. Diba? So, with our life too, mga kapatid, in our daily life, there will always be challenges. There will always be hiccups, and there are times that you don't wanna move on. You don't wanna continue what you want to do, even though that you want to, like what I'm doing right now, the digital business, or what you're doing, what is your profession that you're doing, or the things that you want to start up, but you're thinking, what will other people say, or I don't have the capacity of doing it, I don't have the skills of doing it. You're doubting yourself. I'm reminding you, have faith. Even though people will say negative things, people will question you, have faith in God, because God sees what's in your heart. And I'm sure in God's perfect time, all of us will be rewarded. Sabi nga dito, I will back it up from the book of First Corinthians chapter 10:31. Whatever you do it for the glory of God. So yeah, even when there's nobody clapping for us, even when nobody's rooting for us, as long as we do it for the glory of God, He will reward it in His perfect time. So yun lang po. And I really do hope na with whatever your venture is, with whatever your planning is to do in your life, wag tayong magpapadala sa mga sasabihin ng ibang tao, but instead we see the purpose of what we're doing, and we have faith. That faith will lead us to prayer, and that prayer will give us the confidence to put it into action. So thank you very much, everyone. I do hope that you will have a wonderful Tuesday. And like I said, today is our webinar day. So do check that webinar and see the beauty of this amazing digital business that I'm doing. Thank you, and bye-bye.